What's up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another video where Place Your Wagers, a many times featured submission artist on the channel, has brought to your attention a very spicy team here on a spicy Saturday on a Monday. That's right. This is Dragapult. B-Barrel, that's the official pronunciation. Maybe I'll just say B-Barrel. And Shadow Alolan Dugtrio. Who's the spiciest Pokemon on this team? I don't know. I don't know whether I should feature Dugtrio more so in the thumbnail or the Dragapult. I don't know. Maybe they're going to fight for it in this video to see who earns thumbnail title rights. Let's go. Dragapult. Same typing as Giratina. And it runs Astonish, Breaking Swipe, Shadow Ball. So some very hard-hitting, fast attack pressure from this Dragapult. Also, the threat of the Shadow Ball does so much damage. We see the quick swap into Dugtrio with that crazy hair. Those blonde locks from Dugtrio. Dude, Dugtrio looks so goofy. What a goofy-looking Pokemon. It's not going to enjoy this matchup against Quagsire, but it did grab a shield advantage, which is quite nice. Got to come back in with Dragapult. I would presume you can't really roll out this down with the Bibs. And now we're going to shield a potential Mud Bomb. Just an Aqua Tail. We get a big farm, though. That's quite nice. In comes Diggersby. Interesting. We're going to soften it up with this Breaking Swipe here, which will definitely put it into Double Surf range. Honestly, Double Surf might even KO from full health. I'm not sure from Bibarel. But we're chipping a lot of this thing. We got 2 debuffs. In comes Toxapec's going to respect the potential Sludge Wave here. And if this is a Sludge Wave, dude, I think we get the full rollout down. Okay, they get to another attack. Hopefully just a Brine. I don't think we're quite in Scorching Sands range, so I think we should do 1 and throw. No, I guess we're going to do this first because maybe we're afraid of getting debuffed. So we guarantee the shield. They're going to throw Scorch. I think Bibs should hang on here. It does hang on and fires off the Surf. Let's go, baby. The Bibs knocks out Diggersby for a nice win to kick things off here. What a crazy team. Dragapult, Dugtrio, Bibarel. Here we go. With Thundershock, I would say positive matchup. In comes Hypno. I mean, this is fine. But the confusions are chunking more than you'd like. Or the person dealing super effective damage. Somehow the damage seems pretty even. But we get to a second Breaking Swipe first. That is nasty. Second Breaking Swipe first. Not going to go for a catch. Just going to stay in shield and Astonish down. Seems like a safe play. Ice Punch probably still would have knocked out. Even though I think we got a debuff there. And Euphis comes back. If I was the Euphis user, they had 1 Thundershock, so they probably could have Mud Bombed first, but instead they elected to take this damage. Maybe they would have preferred to throw earlier. But they are going to come out of here with Residual Energy, which is nice. We come in with Dugtrio, and it's Goon in the back. Uh-oh, this was looking really good, but now this is looking kind of scary. We're going to go for a Mud Bomb, grabs the final shield. And I guess we hope they don't have Obstruct. Cross Chop, I mean, that's going to hurt. Go for the Hyper Fang, only going to get to 1 attack. Smart play here. Really needs this to knock out. It doesn't quite knock out. Oh, but the next rollout does. A clutch rollout knocks out the Obstagoon. Dude, that rollout looked like it did just barely enough to knock out. After the debuff, I think Goon might might win that game for the opponent. Tough lead. Gonna have to safe swap into Dugtrio. And Dugong's gonna get to this move first. So this is not looking like a great situation to be in. We get Icy Wind baited as well. In comes Drifbloom, yikes. The only saving grace here is Bibs can really absorb all this damage that Drifbloom has to offer. So we got to come in with Bibs. And they're just going to be forced to throw these non-stab Icy Winds, which aren't going to do too much. Going to go for a Surf here. But this could result in Bibarel getting a nice farm down and coming out with energy. And if they are like triple weak to Bibs, you never know. Maybe Bibarel could be the key to victory here. Going to... Oh, they're going to give up Switch. Honestly, kind of a smart play by the opponent. because you don't really want to stay in double debuffed, right? So you're kind of forcing to swap into a bad matchup, and now it's all up to the bibs. It's all up to the bibs. Look at him. Look at his face. There's no way, right? Hyper Fang grabs the final shield. I would think maybe like a Talonflame could be the only win con here. Something like that. What's it going to be? Drapion. We are going to get there in 3. Oh, we predict the swap, but we're just too low. We're just too low. Bibarel couldn't do it all on his own there. Kind of a weird matchup here. Yeah, I think Jumpluff definitely going to be favored here with the super effective Fairy Winds. And even an Aerial Ace will threaten. Oh, but they actually went for the Acrobatics. Wow, bold play. Dugong comes in, going to be met by Bibs. And we really would like to come out of here with Residual Energy if we could. But look at Dugong. I mean, Dugong making this uncomfortable for Bibarel, because Dugong should live this Hyper Fang and get off another Drill Run. And hopefully Bibarel can hang on to this Drill Run. We're not going to find out, though. We're going to shield, go for the full rollout down. I think that also makes sense, because we come out with a lot of energy. Yeah, we can probably get off 2 Hyper Fangs here before the Aerial Ace, hopefully, and then either get a shield back or knock out Jumpluff. Jumpluff might, like, barely hang on here. I'm not sure if they let it go. No, it does knock out big. Oh, baby. Normally, Morpeko up shields is nasty. But I think in this situation, especially with the debuff, they do Aura Wheel. But this is going to be interesting. Morpeko gets to an Aura Wheel, does this one-shot. Does this Dark Aura Wheel one-shot. It does. Come on, Bibs. Bibs lives a Thunder Shock. Let's go. Man, dude, Morpeko is so scary. Up shields. Okay, terrible lead. We got to get out of here. We got to get out into Dugtrio. They're confused. They don't know what's in front of them right now. And we somehow get off our Mud Bomb first. Maybe we got like a 0-turn swap, or maybe they lagged a turn or something. Theoretically, they should have gotten that off first, so a little bit fortunate for us here. Just a Dragon Claw, which tells us they're probably not running Brutal Swing. And we're going to throw this on alignment. They're going to go for the Sneak. Does the opponent invest a Protect Shield here? They do. Wow. So they're going to fight for Switch. Oh, no, they're going to save the energy and then Sting down with Drapion. We have to come in with Bibs. Now, this will be kind of weird because they land the Crunch. That Guzzlord still has like maybe 6 Dragon Tails worth of energy. Hyper Fang, bang, knocks out. You would presume they save the Guzzlord. They come in with Pex. This is a great matchup for Dragapult. Now the opponent, if they're not Sludge Waving here, I think it's a grave mistake. Okay, they do Sludge Wave. That's smart. And we've got the double Breaking Swipe. And if that wasn't CMP, we're just going to get both of these off. So they're forced to let it go. Hold up. This is going to be super close. Breaking Swipe might put them into like Hyper Fang range. But does Bibs get there? Bibs is going to get there. Oh my gosh. What a crazy game. What a crazy turn of events. Bibarel knocks out. He heard me talking smack. He heard me talking about Dragapult and Dugtrio as the 2 thumbnail contenders. He's like, Rise, bro, you know I'm like that. You know what I'm about. I'm a Bibarel. I know, dog. I know. You've already gotten a lot of shine, I feel like, on the channel. At least a few times. I don't know if we featured these other 2 guys much at all. I feel like maybe once before. If that, it's hard to remember at this point. So many Pokemon. Bibarel. A stone cold assassin. I'm sorry. Fighting against this Diggersby. Fire Punch, not quite enough, but it does actually give them an extra 2 quick attacks, so a smart play by the opponent. Dugtrio is going to have to expend shields here. I don't think we can even Mud Slap down. Oh, but they went for Sands. That's nice. They probably could have just gone for Thunder Punch. And we catch a Fire Punch on Dragapult. Did I say Thunder Punch before? I meant Fire Punch if I said Thunder Punch. In comes Mandibuzz. Breaking Swipe coming through. Does get the debuff. This looks like a pretty rough situation, though. Mandibuzz Once Bibarel's out of the way, this is just a pretty rough core breaker for this team. Gonna go for the Iron Head here. I mean, it's not gonna threaten to knock out, but we'll still do considerable damage. Look at that. I think we gotta use our final Protect Shield here. Foul play will do too much to us. And in comes Marowak. Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. They've still got a shield to hide behind. So they are just gonna simply shield this. And those Mudslaps did so much damage. Yo! Big Dudek. I know Big Dudek from Wisconsin. A little Wisconsinite originally. And, oh yikes. Looks like a rough situation here. Might grab a Protect Shield, though, from this Marowak. Uh-oh, a little bit of lag going on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Big Dudek was lagging, so now it's a simul KO. What is going to happen now? Oh, we take the alignment. This is brutal. Big Dudek, I am so sorry. Hopefully, Place Your Wagers sent you an apology letter. A handwritten apology for the lag you experienced during this game. Bibarel shields the Hydro Cannon. Gonna go for the Surf here. Surf might be just about enough to knock out. Yep. Oh, gosh. Poor Dripplum. Tough way to lose. Tough way to lose for Big Dudek. I think he probably had Place Your Wagers. Let's be real. If not for the lag, I think he probably had him. I call it like it is. I call it like it is. Here we go. Dragapult versus Whiscash here. Going for Breaking Swipe against Mr. Cash. Going to get the debuff. Very nice. Mud Bomb connects. And in comes Drapion, going to be met by Dugtrio. Unfortunately, Drapion's so fast, they might get to double Aqua Tail here, but it's a non-shadow, so are they running Aqua Tail? They are. Looks like they are going to reach double Aqua Tail, which is unfortunate, but we're going to come out with a lot of energy at least. Dugtrio, full farm down, but down both Protect Shields. Whiscash is still lurking. How healthy was that Whiscash? Can we farm it down? We can. Huge. Oh, God. I like the no bait here because we're going to get to double Iron Head anyway. Oh, yeah, perfect. Perfect. I love the no bait. Guarantee the shield or big damage, and then your switch timer's up, and now we're in a great spot. A Mud Bomb bait there could have been like opening up a potential lose condition, so really smart to not bait, even though the opponent still had 2 Protect Shields. And a nice win. Kind of a tough lead, I guess. Oh, but you know what? We can take the first charge attack. Or can we? Can we take the first charge attack? We're going to no shield. Or wheel. Oh, it does a lot. It does a lot. But we're going to go for a Breaking Swipe here. This will grab the final... Or sorry, not the final. The first Protect Shield. And... Oh, they let us get off another. They let us get off another. Interesting. So they're going to go for the full farm down. And, oh, they hesitated a little. If they had thrown one and then thrown, they could have probably saved more Pekko, but they're just going to let it go down. So Pekko at least gets a shield back for the opponent. In comes Azu. And we swap Bibs, and they're not swapping out, which tells us they don't have a better answer to the Bibs. Azu's going to stay in here. And you would think with a more Pekko lead, they'd have some sort of ground answer in the back. But maybe it's something more neutral. Who knows? Maybe they're ABA weak to ground. I've definitely seen that before. Hyper Fang. Oh, it's caught. It's caught on... Interesting. On Corviknight. Going for Surf. Nice catch by the opponent, by the way. Now going to swap in. And goes for the Mud Bomb. I actually love this play, because this might be enough to knock out from here. Knocks out Corviknight before they even get off an attack. And now I think Dugtrio is going to go for this Mud Bomb here before Azu gets to 2 moves. And we're about to see Dugtrio force a top left from an Azumarill. Wow. Who would have thought? Who would have thought Shadow, Alolan, Dugtrio beating Azumarill? The things you see. Great lead. This is where we need to catch the Annihilate, and we counter swap the Bibs here. Because we were nice and quick on the swap, we also get off the Hyper Fang first here, which is great. Because now we're going to be able to CMP on the next charge attack and not have to go down a shield in this matchup. If I'm the opponent, I'm probably content just letting Dugong go down here and then farming down with Annihilate to maybe give yourself a shield advantage. So I think this is a smart play by the opponent. But Bibs, oh, Bibs doesn't get there. Oh, yikes. This is kind of weird. I guess has to use Dugtrio here and gets off this Mud Bomb. This is really nice. The opponent probably should have fired off the Ice Beam first. But now we take that shield, and I think we can simply just farm up as much as possible, or just fire off the Shadow Ball first. I would have liked to see us fire off the Shadow Ball first, because then we either guarantee the final shield or we knock out the Azu. And we're going for Breaking Swipe. The problem here is Breaking Swipe won't quite knock out, so I don't really know why we're undercharging. Okay. But we got to keep in mind Azu is 1 away. Okay, so we need to farm up to 2 Breaking Swipes here. We need to farm up to 2 Breaking Swipes to win. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Azu's 1 away, so I guess we're going to win the CMP against Azu. Oh, no. We come out with a move anyway. Or do we? Yeah, okay. I got scared. I thought we just might as well farm up to 2. But Place Your Wagers had it figured out. Maybe overthought that end game a little bit, but I do that all the dang time. Here we go. Great lead. In comes Whack. I like that we're staying in here because we can freely get off this Breaking Swipe first and essentially get a deny from that 1-turn swap in. And we land it. We might as well just shield, retain switch, and get our Dugtrio to line up with that Toxapex. Oh, this is perfect. We're getting a ton of damage here before we go down. And honestly, Toxapex might even be forced to... Oh, we're going to pivot. Interesting. We don't want to give them that huge jab down. That makes sense. Because the huge jab down would be a lot of energy for Toxapex. We land Hyper Fang. Just going to let this go. But this is a little bit scary. Because what if the back Pokemon does well against Dugtrio? We got to come in Dragapult for some damage. And now it's going to be a race. Can our Mud Slaps do enough here? Come on. Dugtrio beats the Golurk. No way, dude. Dugtrio. You monster. I thought that was a really rough looking situation. But nice awareness. Got him the Astonish damage first, which allowed Dugtrio to then actually win the game in the end. Took 3 Mud Slaps just barely. And that is a GG. Wow. Thank you so much to Place Your Wagers as per usual for the awesome submission. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're new around here, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all that said, thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.